Learn28 here. I just wanted to give you guys an update on a previous haul that I've done, and it's exceptionally well. This over here behind me is amazing. Right here we got a full system, basically without a sump. We got these awesome cabinets right here, right? And we got like some fiberglass. We got some flip drawers. You can see a little peek there. As we work our way up, we got this full canopy with some nice crown molding. And over here we got some glass lids, and these both come off. As you can see, we got a 90-gallon tank. It doesn't have a center brace, but it has a canopy. Also has a corner overflow. I don't really like this thing, but I'm actually gonna put this up for sale because I'm not too fond with this build of a tank. It is a nice 90-gallon tank. I think the measurements are 48 by 18 by 18. And you can see from here, nice overall looking tank. A little dirty, but you know, it's not Starfire or anything, but you know, it's great. That's a nice piece of drift right there. We acquired this tank for like 80 bucks from a previous owner, Hagen. So that's awesome. We also acquired this right here, and we got some nice black, and like this stuff is really good. This stuff is really fine, and wow, I'm just impressed. This is actually fluorite for planted tanks, and you know, just gonna give it a nice rinsing and get out all the old debris and whatnot. It was sitting in 120-gallon, I believe, but we're gonna use that for my future 90-gallon arowana tank. So over here, here we got an API Xp3 with all these filter cartridges. We got a Phosphorb and we got a Biochem Zorb, a brand new propeller, and that's for any Rena. And I also acquired this on a separate purchase, which is a Rena Air 400, which is awesome as well. So here's Tony. Hiya! How are you? Alright everybody, we got an update with our aquarium hobby. It's November 18. We're going to give you a quick update on what's happening down here. We actually have been changing up ever since. The thing I want to say is we had a lot of fish that had died. It was unfortunate events that happened. We actually picked up a Bichir. A Bichir is an Asian luck dragon type of fish. It's in the same category of lucky fish within the flowerhorn, arowana, koi fish, datnoid, and so on. And unfortunately we picked one up, huge size. I think he was at least a 14-incher. What he was doing is he wasn't eating. I threw him in a tank with a small flowerhorn, a small Texas, a small beautiful Jack Dempsey, and also a blue Acara. Every 3 to 4 days one would go missing, and I thought they would be jumping out and stuff like that. First culprit was my arowana. I had acquired a nice silver arowana that had nice reddish fins. That was really looking good. Apparently what I think happened is go up and surface up, get some air, and continuously do that. The arowana probably got scared and got stressed, and he decided to hop on out of the lid and was doomed. Then after that, all those 4 fish that I had told you about was disappearing. First culprit was blue Acara. He died. Second one was a really nice flowerhorn with a AAA grade female. The third victim was the Jack Dempsey. His tail fin was just like ripped to shreds. The next morning he wasn't around. He was not able to make it. That was unfortunate. And then my last one, my Texas, held it off and fought it. He was the bigger one out of the 4, and he was fast. Apparently he got caught. I guess Bichir striked when he was sleeping, and he probably snatched him when he was sleeping. That was too bad. I had a red terror in here that I acquired. I sold him off, 40 bucks. I sold out the Bichir to Ronald. He's a big Bichir fan, and he took that for 50. I also acquired a red devil and great albino Oscar, and I gave those away. I just, I wanted to flip this tank around, and maybe this way I'm gonna use this tank now behind me as a grow tank for my blue diamond. So without further ado, I want to show you my new grow out tank. As you guys can see here, this is the new layout of the 60-gallon PetSmart tank that I acquired in summer, that was holding all those fish that I was telling you about. We got rid of all that substrate. I think it was crushed coral. I'm going to go a different method. I'm going to keep it substrateless. Also, I left one of the plecos. I'm running an Aqueon 300 heater now. I got a Fluval Q1, and that's split it into two. Sponge filter, dual, makes one, and then this one over here. And I'm thinking of putting one large one. I'm just waiting till Black Friday arises, and I'm gonna pick that up. Down here, bunch of the aquarium salt, additives, fish food, salt water. Now I want to take it to my other aquarium. This is my innovative marine IM Fusion 20. Here we're running skylights. I actually have two of them. The seller actually had broken one of the mounts. This mount actually broke off as well. The old man Gorilla Glued it and got it going before he took off to the fill. We got a 100-watt aquarium heater, Jagger, and we got this temp at 81 right there. 81. Should be at 79 actually. I'm gonna kind of dim that down. Here's, we got a pair of Clarkies. We actually picked up from a previous owner. We also got this Bangai from Petco down in Fargo when we went for a family trip. I'm not thinking of doing any corals or nothing on this tank. I want to enjoy it for now because I don't have to worry about any phosphates or nothing like that. I like to keep the lights dimmed and everything. You can see a little bit of the brush green starting over here. This tank was previously owned and was cycled already, so all this stuff was all living. It came with a red reef lobster that basically didn't make it because of the temperature swing. It's cold over here in Canada, and you know, it's not good for transferring salt waters, especially inverts. The temp is always a must for inverts, so especially shrimps and lobsters. So that's the IM for you. So this is my main piece right now. I got another 60-gallon. I helped out Mike. Mike picked up a bow front that was like 300 bucks. He Fluval 306. You know, I got a Eheim heater, 300 watt, I think, and you know, just an awesome deal. I put one of the plecos in. As you can tell, he's like shredded. Over here we got SRD, which is Bill. He's grown immensely huge. His KOK is like just awesome. Look at him. He's just full of fun. I've learned how to groom him. I can hold his KOK, and respects me. I respect him. I've developed an awesome mutual relationship with Bill, and he's one of my favorite flowerhorns. So running a sponge filter, a huge one. We picked that up too from the guy that we actually picked up the Nuvu from. Threw in a National Geographic air pump, and over on this side put up MaxiJet 1200 pump right here, spraying a lot of water movement that I really like. I like watching him get that oxygen that he needs, and he's like about the size of my hand now, like spread open. For his diet, I feed this Cichlid BioGold alternating with the bug bites. Every third day I treat him to mealworms, and that being said, he's gaining that size. Like, that's what you want. And it's just hit and miss with flowerhorns, you know. And a lot of people ask me from my previous videos, what am I feeding? And that's what I'm feeding. You know, he's awesome. Let's get some close-up shots with Bill.
Don't tell me a story. You know that I love you. And when you lie to me, I hear it in your voice. Do you remember the time we shared together? Don't let it be over. Don't hurt me again. You are my love. You're all I've got. My all, my everything. We cannot be past when you're gone and I'm alone. I wonder what went wrong with our love. I can't forget all the love.
Okay, I just want to touch base with you with the last flowerhorn that I'm going to be actually moving to the big tank, which is Theo, and he's over here. He's down here in the 20-gallon. Now this guy's awesome. Look at that beauty. I actually acquired him from Ronald. That's about a month and a half ago. You know, and he's in this 20 gallon that he needs to actually grow out of, because this is like not working for him. So he's a really good fish that you know, that needs more care and more love. These flower horns that we actually really enjoy doing. You know, he's one of a kind. He's just really playful, little timid and shy. It's not fair for him to be always over here while nobody gives him enough attention. So look at his colors, look at his pattern. You know, he has a nice KOK as well. You know, he loves the attention. Feel. That's feel for you. Over here I actually acquired Marineland C360 that's powering this beast here, my 65 gallon in wall. We also acquired the Humpy Head EXO. That if people that are ordering from eBay, I want to touch base with that. You know, you're looking at like months. It's been like 7 to 8 weeks, and I haven't received my Okiko yet, and my my powder that's supposed to keep red intact with flowerhorn. Up here, as you can see, there's Bob. On this side, there's Bogart, and he's gonna be actually moving to. He needs his own tank, and Bill needs his own tank. You know, that's what flowerhorns need. They need more room to swim in. Over here we got a few of my skimmers. I don't know if I'm gonna be selling any off. These skimmers have come a long way. I got a Vertex that I picked up with that unit I have outside, which is an awesome deal. An awesome deal. Over here, just want to show you. Got a few ornaments here. My luck dragon, his ear like kind of busted off. We got this stuff over here, the Ubinco. It acts like a bio ball, but it actually holds the bacteria in. Up here we got the Godzilla Max stuff as well. So I was gonna put this in one baffle and that in one baffle. Sometimes I'm lost on what to do. Well, we got this True Temp. You know, plug in a heater in here, put the thermometer in, and it automatically sets it at what you place it on. It can load up to 1,000 watt heater, which is awesome. Then over here we got my water change station and stuff like that, Cascade pump, National Geographic gravel cleaner, you know, more pumps, my Eheim Eco Pro. I pulled that out. I think those things are only rated for like maximum 50 gallon tanks, maybe even less. So okay, so that was our, you know, our little update of our hobby so far here at my place in the basement. Lots and lots of fun. I think I'm good for tanks now. We got about 4 tanks running in the house, and we still got 1 more, 2 more. I'm actually gonna pull out my old reef tank out of here and throw that up on Kijiji. Maybe get rid of that, get that out of the way. And I also got that 1 tank on the reef setup that I actually picked up that I also want out of the way. Too many tanks is just taking up a lot of clutter. I'm gonna stick with the Starfire tank, and it's also a 90 gallon. So right now I'm sitting on 3 90 gallons. Got an 83 gallon custom, which is over there, and then I got my 90 gallon Hagen that's empty as well. So, you know, a bunch of 80 gallon and up tanks I need to clear out because the space is always a need. Also got this chai here. I was thinking of actually converting it and using it as a little planted setup, maybe getting some of that fluoride upstairs and getting a few maybe get a CO2 diffuser or something like that. That can be another project, another video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please continue to follow. I'm almost at my 200 mark of subscribers, which is you know, which is awesome. More people, more followers, always better. If you have to leave a thumbs down, which I don't want, but you know, if you have to, then do it. I can't control you, but anyways, a thumbs up would be nice, and comment would be nice. You know. See you later. Learn.